most bodybuilders, Bill, are already grossly overnourished. They're getting a lot more protein than they need for maintenance or growth, more vitamins, more minerals, more carbohydrates, and they're still not growing.
Right.
This is a clear indication that nutrition is not the problem. If you're overnourished, by definition, you've covered all your nutritional bases. You're overnourished. What could possibly be missing? Now, if you were to point this out to most bodybuilders, it would have little impact on their consciousness. They seem to be running around with some fuzzy notion that they're missing some magical supplement or magical combination of nutrients.
So where do you think the concept of this high-calorie force feeding thing came from?
A guy named John Perillo, apparently, who a while back made the capricious assertion that there is no such thing as overtraining, only undereating, which is ridiculous.
I read that.
His approach to bodybuilding, by the way, is the antithesis of mine. You should not train beyond need. If you do, you overtrain and lose muscle.
Right.
If you eat, consume calories and nutrients beyond need, you grow fat.
That's for sure.
With Perillo's approach, you end up losing muscle and gaining fat. It's an irrational approach. It's the black hole of bodybuilding. That a well-balanced diet could be obtained by the individual consuming a certain number of portions each day from the 4 basic food groups: cereals and grains, fruits and vegetables, meat, fish and poultry, milk and dairy products.
Mm-hmm.
If an individual is overnourished and he's not making progress, then it's obvious nutrition ain't the problem. The problem is lack of a proper training methodology. In fact, most bodybuilders have this reversed. They have failed to understand the actual relationship between training and nutrition. They have it reversed. Training is the first requirement, not nutrition.
Right.
It is only within the context of first having stimulated growth through proper training that nutrition then becomes a consideration.
Absolutely.
You can take all the amino acids or Metrex or vitamins or whatever else they're selling here these days. I don't care how much you take, in what quantities. You could consume the greatest diet in the world, figured out by the most sophisticated supercomputer. If you don't give your body a good reason to grow, if you don't enact the necessary causes, those causes required to set the growth process into motion, and if you don't properly regulate the volume and frequency of your training so that you're not preventing the body